Alright, so this is going to be a video on the Toronto Maple Leafs and their superb off-season so far. I don't know if you could catch that, but that was sarcasm in my voice. The Leafs I understand they're going for a rebuild. They talk about going through a rebuild, but then they pull some other shit. Okay, so hold on, I'm going to search something. Wait. Okay, so the Leafs talk about a rebuild. Okay. Oh yeah, we want to rebuild. All right, cool. So they go into the draft. Draft Luke Shen. Okay, that's good. I was hoping for Nikita Filatov when they traded up because I thought that they would need him more than they need Luke Shen. But I have a feeling what they're trying to do is get Luke Shen and somehow con his brother into coming Braden Shen into coming in next year if they don't get John Tavares, which I hope they don't because that kid is going to be the next Alexander Dag. Um, so yeah, they draft Luke Shen, Jimmy Hayes. Personally, I don't know what the hype is about this kid. Like, one guy said he's sure to be a top 10 prospect. Uh, he was the captain of Lake Placid, the U.S. team. Big, speedy, and agile. It's like they're saying he's like Peter Mueller almost. Well, okay, that might be, but when the shit has Peter Mueller ever friggin' put up points like this? Like his points don't really justify what his actual skill is. I have a feeling he's gonna be like friggin' he's basically gonna be Nick Antropov, but whatever. He's not that bad now. It only took him like fucking like a bajillion fucking years to reach his goddamn potential, and the guy isn't even still good enough to be a first line. Anyways, Mikela Stefanosh. This guy is amazing. I'm so glad they got him. I was praying the Leafs would get him. This guy's an assistant captain of the Team Belarus, and he plays for the Quebec Ramparts, which is a team in the Quebec Minor Junior Hockey League. If you didn't know, he scored 66 points in 62 games. This was his first season. He did very well. Oh shit, he actually went fourth round. Oh snap. Okay. Thought he went third round for a second. Okay, yeah, he went fourth round. He was supposed to be a second round player, but he dropped for reasons that people are trying to find. Greg Pound, who gives a shit? He's traded for Garboski either way. Joel Champagne, same story with Jimmy Hayes, just a bit smaller and dumber and can't speak French. Jerome Flake, this guy should have been a first round pick, and I'm going to say that right now. I don't like that the NHL scouts are so racist towards German players. I know it might sound stupid, but wait till you hear his stats. Uh, his first season in Deutschland team, 36 points, 36 games. He was like, uh, I don't know how old he would be. He'd be around like my age when he got in. No, he would actually be younger. In 0506, what was I? I was 0506, I was like 14. Yeah, that's about what he was, and he played on a Deutschland team. And then he played in 0607, 64 points, 36 games. His final year, this is on a different team. This is on a men's league team. 0708, 74 points in 32 games. He played less games than the year before and put up 10 more points. Uh, I think he's going to be really good. Jerome Flake, you better remember that name. Grant Ralsner and Andrew McWilliam or whoever. I don't know who the fuck they are. I really don't care. I can't really find much out about them, so that says much about them. Uh, I'm going to talk about the signings now. Jamal Mayers. I don't really care. Like, who. He's not going to put up points. Well, he will, but he won't put up decent points. He's going to be a third liner. I guess he's going to be our energy. He'll be a character guy. Lots of people love the guy. Whatever. Nicholas Hagman will be on the third line with him, making $3 million a year. Good for him. Like 27 goals. He's never going to do that again. And plus the fact that that's pathetic that was his career high. Like, and he played second line. He's only going to play third line on this team. Probably penalty kill on PP time. I don't know. And then you got Bell will probably play on the line with them. Then we went up and picked Jeff Finger. Now I know lots of guys hate him. I'm definitely one of them. I don't hate him. I hate Cliff Fletcher. Like if you're offered 3.5 million a year for doing bumfuck nothing the year before, you might as well take it. So whatever. So he takes it. What I don't blame him. 3.5 mil for a guy that should be making like at the best 1.5 million a year is fucking ridiculous. He even said himself he was shocked about it. What does that tell you, Cliff? You could have signed him for less. Are you dumb? Like you don't go up to a guy who's had one season in the NHL, 28 years old, doesn't put up good points. Mind you, he is defensive-minded defenseman. He doesn't even have that good of a year, and you offer him 3.5 million based on what? What is it based on, Cliff? Your complete bullshit that he matches up against Thornton. I'm gonna post an article that says the complete opposite actually, and like pairs him up against another defenseman that's like 1,000 times better than him. We could have got Brooks Orpik for fuck's sakes for 0.25 mil more for a guy younger, more like this is the first time I think I'm ever gonna say this, younger and more NHL experience by like 5 or 4 years, and he's better. Why didn't you just get him? Like shit. No, you went and got Jeff Finger, 3.5 million. He's gonna be like, he's gonna be basically a shutdown guy, but he's gonna do shit all. Like you're not even gonna know he's on the ice. Whatever. Then they got Nicholas Hagman, of course, and then bought out Darcy Tucker. Stupid move. He basically he wasn't even making that much. He was making a decent amount for what he does for the team. For fuck's sakes. Kyle Wellwood. He's a pudgy fat kid. Mikhail Garbovsky I don't know how to fucking say his last name. He's from Montreal. We traded Greg Payon or Prentnay or I don't know how to fucking say these guys' names. Why don't they think of better last names for fuck's sakes? Uh, yeah, we traded him for a second round pick. Good job, Cliff, again trading our picks away. Thank you. You know you're helping our team so much here because this kid is really gonna put up points. This he's not even good. Like he's fast. I'll give you that. That's about it. Look at his points. They don't really justify his playing. Give him a second round pick for him. Jesus Christ. Freaking Cristobal Huey got a goddamn second round pick for him. Are you kidding me? Shit. So we pick up this tool, and Nikolai Kulemin or something like that. I really hope he plays second line next year with Toulouse. Luke Shen. I really like Luke Shen. Lots of people say he should come in next year, and I don't believe that because if you look at the history of the Maple Leafs, like defensive guys, like they say it takes defensemen longer to grow. Well, you don't rush them in, first of all, if it takes them longer to grow. And second of all, if you look at the Leafs' track record of fucking up with defensemen, it just says it right there. Look at Ian White. The kid is shit. They're trying to trade him for mid-round draft picks, for fuck's sakes. Like Thomas Caberlet was the best one that came out, and the guy got drafted in like the sixth round, I think, sixth or eighth round, and they never knew he was going to turn out to be good. Like he put up shit numbers when he was whatever. And basically next year will be a funny year to watch for Leafs fans. We're gonna have to take so much shit next year, guys. It's gonna be unbelievable. Um, Matt Sundin, I do think he is gonna come back because I don't he if he wanted to leave, he would have done it at the trade deadline. He says all this bullshit about oh yeah, I didn't want to leave because I need to be there from the beginning to win the cup. That's horse shit. He doesn't need there to be. Why the fuck would you care about that? Self respect? Shut the fuck up. It's a Stanley Cup, you dumb shit. Like, okay, yeah, they got to the playoffs without you. That's not hard to do, first of all. And second of all, when you're in the playoffs, you're helping them. You're a part of that playoff run. Like you don't seem to get that. So basically, he could have won a cup with Detroit last year. He didn't, obviously. So I do think he'll be with the Leafs. I think he will be taking a pay cut,